I'll say rest in peace, Justin Holmes. He shouldn't have died that day, and you know, I pray for his family every night. This been weighing on me every single day of my life.
Charges. This is the story of Cameron Terrell, aka the Rich White Crip.
Welcome to Hood Politics. In this episode, I will be discussing the story of Cameron Terrell, also known as Milk or White Boy from the rolling 90s neighborhood Crips, which is a gang located on the west side of South Central Los Angeles. The facts of the case are as follows.
So right now I want to get into this little whole situation about that white boy that was supposedly from rolling 90s. And his name is Little Blue Eyes. Blue Eyes number 2 from rolling 90 Crips, supposedly, allegedly. Now
Cameron, you know, he's not as innocent as everybody would say. Some say he's innocent, some say he's not, but the fact of the matter is that you're around here. You're excited by what's going on in your generation. So you're down here hanging with these kids, you're getting in all kind of trouble with these kids. Now when the pressure is on, now you flee back to Palos Verdes, to a safe haven that you know.
2 black juveniles are awaiting trial for the killing and remain locked up. Community activist Melvin Farmer says issues of race and wealth helped save Terrell from serving time. Terrell is from Palos Verdes Estates. His family paid his $5 million bail and legal bills.
2 black juveniles are probably facing a life sentence to where an adult took them to do something where he should have been held responsible just as much.
Oh yeah, I begged my homies that night not to put that white boy on my hood. I was like, man, please don't put this white boy on my hood, man. Right there in front of Cameron Terrell, while the homies is trying to sock him out and everything. And he ain't defending himself. He can't fight. He can't do nothing. I'm like, man, look, this dude gonna tell when he get to jail. And the white boys is gonna end up having him, you know? And all that's gonna be on our name. But the little homie that was running everything, he didn't want to hear it because he had another plan for that white boy. But before he can execute his plan and do everything, guess what? He went to jail. So now Cameron Terrell is left out here with all these other goofies.
I don't have to explain myself to anyone. God knows what really happened that day, and God knows what was in my head that day.
The case made headlines when Terrell's wealthy family posted $5 million bail and he returned to classes at his high school. Terrell now says he plans to attend the University of Houston and go to law school.
Yeah, I'm Dr. Crip, and this is the real story of Cameron Terrell and the Rolling 90 Crips.
Usually, you got a bunch of people that's shining, but some of them got asterisk signs by their names. But in the whole, it's all garbage. Can't get together to do nothing. You feel me? Never happened, never will. You feel me? But to answer your question, Shady 48, yes. This is a spiritual war out here. That's why it's at an all-time high like that. That's why you see what's going on out here. You feel me? And it's Crip demons. So let me give you an example of a Crip demon. I witnessed this firsthand. You feel me? Happened right in my face. So I'm minding my business. You feel me? Once again, this is I think this is in 2000 or something. So this guy got beat up in the late 80s or whatever, snitching. They jumped on him. The hood jumped on him. You know, he left. Went and made a bunch of money. You feel me? But that sickness, he didn't cure his sickness. The money didn't cure it. Nothing cured it because you backsliding. You feel me? So you gone for them 10 years or whatever it is. You know, 10, 15 years or what, 12 years, whatever it is. But when you come back, it's my spot. The majority of the 2000s, I'm the one with the spot that you people coming to hanging out. So just like any sickness, You feel me? The doctor tell you stay away from red meat. You feel me? Don't do this, don't do that. But see, when you in your sickness, you pass by in Western. You looking. You feel me? That's like eating a hamburger. You feel me? Oh, that was good. I'm gonna go over there again tomorrow. That's like trying a steak, but you sick. You're not supposed to be eating red meat. That's what the sickness of gang do to you. That's what the sickness of gang banging is. That's what the sickness of cripping and blooding. That's what it does to you. You feel me? Once they beat you up, you was free. Your sickness was cured. You could have went, made all your money that you made, and you never had to come back. But it's something calling you. You feel me? But you're a Crip demon. So that's what it is. So you feel, hey, I'm going to come back at the right time. So you pull up in your Winnebago, you feel me, at the spot, and the homies is like, hey, that's such and such, you know, woo, woo. Little Crip, you know, you know, woo. He's shining. Now, guess what? Everybody over here need money. You feel me? So, of course, what they do, they accept you back because they need money. I don't need money. I'm not rich. But I tell you what, I don't need no money from you. I'm not taking $1 from you. I'm not getting in your car. I'm not doing nothing. You feel me? So as the steps, as he progressed it with the steps of returning, you feel me? This is the sickness. You feel me? Just like anything, you start back sipping. Oh man, look, I'm gonna just try a light beer. You feel me? Man, the doctor told you, man, you ain't supposed to drink beer no more, man. Well, I'm just trying light beer. You feel me? You're in your sickness. So you come back that day, man, it went really good. Nobody didn't say nothing. Nobody brought up I got stumped out. Nobody brought up my snitching. Nobody brought up nothing. You feel me? So I'm gonna go back over there again. You feel me? So now you pulling back up. You're hitting the homegirls, you're sexing them because he got money, he popping. You feel me? Your little truck go up and down. You feel me? You got it's powder blue, it's all that. You feel me? So everybody is like, ooh wee, it's all good. You feel me? So, but this is part of the sickness. You feel me? You shouldn't even come over here. You feel me? You already got a jack.
Mary Henry, Lillian Mobley, Chris Hammond, George Bouvian, Dr. George McKenna, Carl Hakima, Cliff McLean, Larry, Attorney Johnny L. Cochran Jr., Gloria Gray, John Mack, Paul Hudson, Shirley Brookins, Michael and Herbert Brookins, Otis Neal, Amelis J. Taylor, Berlin Hayes, Gretchen Winfield. This morning we received announcements from Thelma Bennett, and there are many, many others, literally hundreds of others that I don't have time to introduce. The people that you want to see are here. There you go.
Good morning. My purpose here today is just to introduce you to the death row artists who will be participating in this worthwhile concert. First of all, my boss, 6 feet deep. And Outlaws Immortals on the Machiavelli label. Enjoy yourself.
Again, that was George Price, Director of Communications, Death Row Records. I'm now going to bring up a true friend that I'm proud to have as a friend.
Thank you, brothers and sisters. It is indeed an honor and a privilege to be in your presence. Believe me, this is a struggle, and your presence here is making this struggle real. The groups that are represented here today is the real deal. As a great soldier said once, dare to struggle, dare to win. So what's happening right here today, brothers and sisters, is necessary. If we intend to make a change, to make a difference, we're going to have to make a presence. The groups that are represented here today are the real ones. I want to take a minute to say a few things about them, but we don't have the time. But before it's over with today, we're going to acknowledge all the community groups that came out here to make this thing happen. But let me say a couple of words right quick about. See, the point is the toughest part of the spear. I'm talking about somebody that's not afraid to stand up and do whatever it takes to get the job done. I'm talking about my brother.
We need to holler. So Bo, like, man, if y'all ain't gonna let them in there, y'all just gonna have to deal with them dudes down there. So we already finna get into it with everybody in the front, the nation, death row security. Y'all about to catch it. And they know it, they getting prepared. we about to test all that. You feel me? Y'all ain't finna just keep us out. So eventually they let us in. So now here come people. This room is only built for about 150 people or something, man. And it's like 250, 300 people or something in here, man. You know what I'm saying? Real tight. It's tight up in that joint. So we make our way to Suge. So, you know, Bo kneeled down on a little sofa thing, and he started talking to Suge. You feel me? Big diamond earring, bling bling. You know he in his sickness for real. You know, cigar with the tip on it, bling bling. You feel me? He puffing. He like, I don't care about that. What y'all got to talk about? What y'all want to talk about? What's happening? So Bo start talking. Boom, 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 boom. He going boom. So he like, man, listen. You know, he throwing deflections. Then Tupac he said, man, listen, don't nobody take no pictures. Oh, and the Harlems was there. He said, don't nobody take no pictures. Don't nobody take no pictures no more. Woo, 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 woo. So while we doing that, this assembly guy, I think his name was like Cliff or something like that, right? He took a picture. And Tupac said, before he could say anything, you feel me? Somebody from Harlem was like, hey, man, didn't the man say, don't take no more pictures? What if I threw you out the window, right? Then Tupac said, well, what the newspaper gonna say? It ain't gonna say you threw him out the window. It's gonna say Tupac threw him out the window. So don't do that. GAMD, gang addiction mental disorder. That is what it is. And that is what we are trying to end. We're ending the sickness with Dr. Crip. Oh, thank you for tuning in. You now join with the Dr. Crip show, and we're ending the sickness. I was answering some of the questions to people that have a lot of questions. SC2 real. I don't. SC2 real 1-2. I can't really see without my glasses. I'm not wearing the glasses. I know it's cool. You feel me? But I just have to do the best that I can. But anyway, I know that the question was, what is a fiend? Like, fiend is when somebody basically, when they sucker punch you and you don't see it coming, but you should have been paying attention. You feel me? You should have been paying attention. If it's some tension, then you won't get sucker punched. You feel me? Yeah, I've been dope fiend 4 times. You feel me? By different people in our sickness, you know. And it's just the way you deal with it, you know, in my sickness, you know, when you sucker punch me, it releases all that, you know, all that energy. Everything comes out, and it can be good, it can be bad, you know, but for the most part, you know, a lot of people have been dope fiend, and it ends their sickness. You feel me? You run off, you feel me? You never come back to fight a day. You know, if you can end your sickness in many different ways by just being healthy. And healthy is, you know, taking your meds just as the doctor tells you, uh, living right, eating right. All those are curing and helping in your sickness. You feel me? And in gang banging, getting dope fiend is a cure because some people don't come back from that. they never they never return from that. You feel me? It ends their career. You feel me? Or it can sometimes it can make their sickness worse. You know, it could do damaging things. I've seen, you know, drugs, alcohol, it can worsen your sickness. And now you're going to do other stuff that you wouldn't have done before if you hadn't got dopamine and you know, and you didn't respond properly back to it and during the sickness. But during this time, this, you know, I've been doping 4 times. Each one resulted in not a loss for you. You feel me? Because it didn't go as you thought that this doping was going to go. It didn't work. So the it's not the first time. He's not the first person to doping me, but or he might be. I'm not sure. He might be. I think he might be the first person. If I go in the order that it happened, yeah, he might be the first person to ever dope me. Lil Cat. Shout out to Lil Cadillac. He in his sickness. Life is over. You feel me? You know, out of town. You know, all took the sickness with him to another state. And what do you have to prove out there? You know, you shouldn't have never been out there having to prove anything. You were supposed to be out there making money, and you out there doing, you know, in the sickness because, you know, he's one of those guys that his sickness